The worst evil people tend to be religious people. Because if they can't control you, they will quote the Bible and use that to control you. Religious people will weaponize the Bible to control you. Highly religious people will say things like, God told me. Well, great. He could tell me. I prayed about it. Well, who did you talk to? Did you dial up the dark side of the force? Who answered? And sometimes what religious people will do, they will try and shove you into their religious system. And sometimes there are schools of thought or entire books that are written by religious, dysfunctional, evil people to create control in generations of family systems. They're like, you just need to read this book. Well, you know what? I got this other book. I think I'm going to keep reading that.
You have heard from one of your founding fathers. You heard what he said. They are trying to control you through the Bible theology. For the first time, they will tell you this is 10 commandments you need to follow. And my question is that if that anger of God is like that, like you think, why the anger of God is not upon Europe since they start stealing from Africa? Because the Europeans have been stealing from Africa for so many years. And the anger of God is not coming to them. But the anger of God will come to me because I said that I did not believe that Jesus is Christ, is God. The reason why African useless man said that the anger of God is coming upon me is that I said that Jesus Christ is not God, that God is different from Jesus. And the useless African man is telling me that the anger of God is about to visit me. But the anger of God did not visit Europe for exploiting Africa for centuries. The anger of God did not visit your colonizers for killing your parents, your ancestors in Mediterranean Sea. The anger of God did not come upon those slave masters of yours. The anger of God did not come upon them because they killed millions of Africa in the sea. Because they stolen millions of Africa and used them to build their country. They used your African ancestors to build their country in the past. And right now, they are using you in a new modern world to build their own country again. Because once they collect money from you, they will use it to enrich their country. And the anger of God did not come upon them. You see, African man, as useless always. Because church is a business organization. Church, he is using you to generate his wealth. You are enriching his business directly and indirectly. You are advertising his business for him. And what did you benefit? Jesus will give you long life. Jesus will give you prosperity. Jesus will give you money. Jesus will give you long life. You will make the heaven. You will make the heaven, but the pastor is flying with private jet. You need protection. You went to him to pray, but he is driving around with bulletproof cars. His children is somewhere in Europe going to school. They will choose the best school in the world for their children. With your own money, the money you gave to them, you contributed, you give to God. Which God are you giving to? You will see an Igbo man, his neighbor is very hungry, but he will give millions in the church. But his neighbor is very, very hungry. That is Igbo man. That is a church Igbo man for you, not all Igbo man. Those church idiots, those religious idiots. Imagine. Of course, we all know that for a very long time. Okay? If you listen to Professor Pulolombo of Kenya, he will tell you, they take Christ to Greek, they made him a Greek. They took him to Roman, they made him a Roman. When they're tired, they bring him to Africa, they made him Christ. They made him a savior. And now, I am from Igbo land. If I say that he's not my savior, and the anger of God will soon come upon me. Those useless idiots telling Matthias Elzako that the anger of God is coming to him very soon. But the anger of God is not coming to the home country of Jesus Christ